Here. Hey,
What's going
Kendall.
on? How you?
What's up? I'm good. Are you good? How you doing?
Yeah, I've been good. Been good. Can't complain.
Nice to see you.
Trying to stay warm out here.
I bet it's a cold. What's the degrees down there?
Sure, it's probably about 29 today.
Oh,
Snowing.
that's not. It's kind of high
It
North
just it
Carolina
just
weather.
finished up. It just finished up snowing though. So
Oh, we
yeah,
ain't got no snow. Y'all
yeah,
can keep that. But see, you from North Carolina, so you know how it go.
right.
All right. So we can go ahead and get started. For those who are joining who don't know who I am, my name is Tia. I am the owner and creator of Tea with Tia, and I have a special guest today. And I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. So go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm Kendall Hinton. I'm from Durham, North Carolina. Um,
Bull City.
right. Yeah, now I currently play football for the Denver Broncos. Went to Wake Forest University, and I went to Southern Durham back in high school.
Word.
So,
So yeah, so those who don't know, me and Kendall go way back. So we
for
not new
sure,
in these
for sure.
streets. Yeah, we grew up together. So I'm more than happy to have you on my platform. So, we're gonna start off. I start all my interviews off with a game and some lighthearted
Let's do it.
questions. So
Let's do it.
hope you're ready to have a good time with me tonight. And if you want, you can go get yourself a drink. Cause I like to pour me a little drink, but it's on you.
Yeah, we got early morning. Got early
Oh,
morning.
well,
So
don't do that then.
I'm
Don't
chill.
do
I'm chill.
that. All right, Kendall. So can you describe yourself to everybody in 3 words?
In 3 words.
Yeah.
Um, I say I probably say reserved, um, goofy, considerate.
Okay, those are different. I actually haven't. I asked that question a lot. Those are different characteristics.
All right.
So, what would you say you do in your free time?
Sheesh. Yeah, that's a tough question. I mean, since I've been up here in Denver, it's been tough with the quarantine, and the lockdown and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's been finding a good show on, Netflix or a
Netflix.
good movie or something like that, and locking in. I just finished Game of Thrones, so
I can't get into that.
oh man, it was awesome. It was awesome.
So,
But
I don't know if you heard the running joke, but supposedly Black people were supposed to get superpowers on the 21st. So, what would have been your superpower?
no, I was saying that. Yeah, I didn't even hear that joke until like the 22nd, 23rd. I was pretty late on it. You said what would I want it
Yeah,
to
what
be?
would have been your superpower? If you would have got a superpower, what would it have been?
I wanna be able to read minds.
Okay. That's a good. That was actually the one that I wanted
What
to read
about you?
minds. I wanted to read minds. Yeah,
Right.
know what people are thinking. So we're gonna
Right.
play a game, okay? It's a quick game just to kind of, warm you up a little bit. We're gonna play Would You Rather, okay? But it's gonna be football version, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, would you rather see your hated rival team win the Super Bowl 5 times in a row or never watch football again?
Oh, definitely see the my rival team win a few
Okay.
games. Yeah. They
All
get
right. So, would you rather spend 50 million in free agency on Mark Sanchez or Brandon Whedon?
uh give me Sanchez. Give me Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Give
All
me
right.
Sanchez.
Would you rather your team go 0-16 in the regular season or go undefeated and lose the Super Bowl?
That's tough. I'm gonna have to go with undefeated and losing the Super Bowl. It's
Mm, that's gonna be it.
that's a tough off season. Um, but I mean to get there is a
That's a
big
good, you know, that's a
milestone.
good thing to
So,
get there though.
that's something to be proud of. So yeah, I have to say that.
Okay. So in a game versus your rival, would you rather lose on a last second interception in the end zone or a missed field goal?
Mm. Uh, and all right. So what position am I in? What role?
I mean, you choose. Just overall, would you rather, like, regardless if you might
Okay.
not, you may be in the game or not, would you rather lose in an interception in the zone or missed field goal?
Nah, give me a field goal. Give
The
me a
missed
field goal.
field goal.
I like the built up the tension for the field goal, and that's more
Okay.
exciting than just a INT.
All right, I got another one for you. So, would you rather listen to Stephen A. Smith for 24 hours straight, no breaks, talk about the Dallas Cowboys, or would you rather hear Skip Bayless talk about LeBron James for 24 hours straight?
Uh, give me Stephen A. Smith. Skip too much of a hater for me.
Stephen is a hater
He
too.
is, but I don't like the Cowboys anyway. So
Hey, you got to chill on my team,
yeah.
man. I should have worn my cowboy shirt.
Nah, I don't even know if that's something to be proud of.
All right, last question for you. Would you rather run a crossing route with Cam Chancellor as the safety or Sean Taylor?
Mm. I'm gonna go with Cam Chancellor.
Okay.
I heard stories about.
I'm gonna say I want to give you no nightmares thinking about it.
Right.
Well, that was just to warm you up a little bit.
You
All
got me?
right. When did you start playing football?
Yeah, so this must have been probably around like fourth grade, fifth grade.
Fourth and fifth grade.
Yeah,
That
started
was
out with. I think that's when you start like contact football.
okay.
Right around that.
So, you say you went to Southern Durham. What position did you play at Southern?
Yeah, so I played quarterback my whole career in high school.
Okay.
Southern Down.
So, if you could choose any other sport other than football to play, what would it be?
Oh, basketball, no question.
Can you play?
I I know my way around the court. I used to be able to ball back in the day. Back in high school, I played basketball and football. Um, but I mean, I love basketball. I grew up. My pops played ball. My sister played ball. Um,
Okay.
so it definitely be on the court for sure.
So, what are some of your game day rituals? Like, what do you have to do on game day?
Um, so I gotta set some certain tunes that I gotta hear before every game. Um, I have a specific routine on like my stretching and the way I prepare before a game. I
Okay.
make sure that's always the same. But other than that, I'm not too superstitious.
All right. Well,
About
who would you say is your favorite athlete? It doesn't have to be a football player, so just your favorite athlete in general.
right. Um, yeah, I gotta go with LeBron. I just what he does on and off the court
That's respect.
for
That's
sure,
respect.
for sure.
So, growing up, did you emulate anybody's game? Like, did you study anybody? Like, Kobe studied Jordan. So, did you study anybody to learn from?
Right. So I didn't start looking at I had guys I looked up to in high school and whatnot, but I didn't really start studying film and kind of breaking things down until I got to college and kind of
Okay.
knew what kind of player I wanted to be.
So, if you could change one rule in football, what would it be?
Hmm. What rule? It's funny. Like being on the offensive side of the ball is we get treated. We get things usually go our way. So I'm trying to think. It's hard to figure out something to change. I'd say um, maybe like offsides and false starts. I I just hate how that slows the game down.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way you could like just call less of them, or if it was more leeway in that regard, or something like that.
Word. So, do you play Madden?
I dabble. I dabble.
You do. So,
Yeah.
what would you say your speed rating should be?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, um, I say mid 80s, mid
Okay. So,
80, 85, 80.
what about your overall score?
Um, well, if I'm giving myself a rating at receiver, um, man, I say 70, somewhere in the 70s.
Okay. All right. So, you played for Wake Forest. You said you did quarterback for most of your career. So, did you play strictly quarterback at Wake Forest?
Now, I played quarterback my first about 2 year, 2.5 years. Then I transitioned to receiver. I was at quarterback and receiver for a year, and then I went full time receiver the last year.
So, how do you feel about your position being changed, and whose idea was that?
Yeah, so it was kind of like just a bunch of things fell in place. That year, I was coming off of a suspension, and we had some injuries at
Mm-hmm.
receiver, and it was the perfect situation where we had a younger quarterback who was playing pretty well, and they needed somebody to go play receiver. So they like, Kendall, can you hop in there? And
Mm-hmm.
so I went through training camp at receiver, um, and it was cool. I was having fun out there. I was enjoying it. And we had an injury at quarterback a few games into the season, so I was back at quarterback, and yeah, then it got kind of complicated, and being back and forth in the quarterback room and the receiver room. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
So, the quarterback has like the most important position on the field, and they have to pretty much know where everybody is, what everybody's supposed to do. So, being that you switched from quarterback into receiver, did you keep that same mindset during the game, or you kind of just that kind of faded away?
yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that's all about how you're approaching the week. It's like your preparation. Um, as a quarterback, you do prepare a different way than most guys on the team. And so yeah, I definitely take that into. I mean, that's just football in general for me now. Is preparing like a quarterback and doing what I've done, uh,
Mm-hmm.
for most of my life.
So after college, let's get into how you landed with the Broncos. So you not audition, you tried out for the team. And so can you just tell us how training camp was? Give us that a quick glimpse of that experience.
Yeah, so we got here. Rookies got here in like late July, um, and so we were here for about the first 2 weeks. And this year it was kind of crazy, just with uh, the season getting started kind of late and some of the rules they set up. But so rookies got here about 2 weeks before everybody, um, and during that period, we're lifting weights, we're conditioning, running around, and getting our bodies, kind of acclimated to Denver. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so 2 weeks later, everybody gets there, and and training camp kicks up, and the days start getting a lot longer than they were before, and we're at the building 13, 14 hours a day for the next
Wow.
3 weeks. Yeah. And so just grind it out. You trying to perform every day, and you got this small window with this year with no preseason games. You got this small window, try to try and make this team, and so you trying to, it's rough because the days are long, and you feel like it's never going to end.
Okay. So after training camp, you were cut, but you were brought back for the practice team. So can you just give us really quick, how did that feel to get cut, but then you got the opportunity to at least be on the practice team?
Yeah. I mean, getting cut sucks because this is the NFL. So once you cut here, it's kind of like where they'll go now.
Right.
So yeah, that was tough to not have football for the first time. But things fell in place, and
Right.
got the opportunity to come back out here, and it's been awesome.
So
As
what
you
were
know,
you? I'm sorry.
no,
We
no, go ahead, go ahead.
no, the connection was kind of off. You done talking?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So what were you doing like after training camp? Like, did you come back to Durham, or like what were you doing?
Yeah, so I came. No, I was in Georgia for a bit. Then I came to Durham to start this new job. I was gonna be selling fundraisers with this company, like school fundraisers and athletic fundraisers type thing, and I was gonna be doing that, and trying to stay in shape and work out during that. It was a pretty flexible job, um, and I'm
Okay.
preparing to do that, and yeah, got the call.
All right. Well, obviously, your career changed for the better.
Right.
You literally made history, like literally. So for the first time in franchise history, there were no quarterbacks. So they needed an emergency quarterback. So I want to know, can you please walk us through the moment that you received the call that you were literally being thrown into the game? So can you kind of just walk us through that? Tell us
Yeah,
how that
so
went.
so I'm on the way to the airport. And it's the usual Saturday, and so Saturday, I'm usually getting ready around 6 o'clock to hop on some meetings, and um, get through meetings, and you go to the hotel, and it's just a chill night, definitely for practice squad guys. And so this day, I'm on the way to the airport, and it's about 4 o'clock, and I get a call from my coach, and I'm like, shit, am I late for meetings? Are they cutting me? I have no idea what it is. Why my coach is calling me right now. So, I'm kind of worried about that. And then, I answer, and he says, yeah, we're gonna need you to play quarterback tomorrow. He says just like that. So, we're gonna need you to strap up. So, get back here as soon as you can, and we try to learn as many of these plays as you can. And so,
Wow.
yeah, we get off the phone, and I'm just like, shit,
Right.
it's crazy. Yeah.
So who was the first person that you told?
I called my mom and pops as soon as I got off the phone with them, let them know, and they're going crazy and whatnot. And so it was cool.
That's crazy. So the last time you played quarterback was what year?
Sheesh. So 2019, I played one player quarterback, I think, on like dude helmet popped off kind of situation. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
2018 was probably the last time I threw a football.
Wow.
Right, 2000. Yeah,
So wow. So it's been, so you say it's been a couple years. So what preparation, if any, did you receive before the game? Because if they called you on Saturday, the game was Sunday. So
Yeah.
that had to obviously be less than 24 hours notice. So what kind of preparation did you have for this game?
Um. Yeah. So we tried to get a walkthrough that night. So we grabbed the offense that night, and we kind of walked through some plays, and we walked through the game plan, the idea that we had going into Sunday, um, to just try to give everybody an idea. But preparation wise, it was, they gave me these set plays, and try to learn these, try to get these figured out by tomorrow. And I wake up in the morning and we walk through some stuff, and by then it's time to go. So it wasn't much preparation. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's game day. You're about to walk onto the field. Tell us what's going through Kendall's mind.
Jeez. Um, I mean, I was just so excited for the opportunity. It was, honestly, being put in that position is, no, the expectations aren't high. It's my first game. First I'm playing quarterback, which I haven't done, and so I'm just honestly trying to go out there and have fun, and trying not to lose my mind, and stay safe out there. But no, it was honestly, I was more so excited than anything.
So you went 1 for 9 in that game versus the Saints, but it seemed like all the play calling was like pretty much run heavy. So do you wish they would have given you more opportunities to throw the ball?
It's so hard to even you know criticize anything about that game, because we have no idea what the situation is going to be until the night before. And so
Right.
trying to prepare a game plan for a guy like me who they know nothing about. They don't know my strengths, they don't know my weaknesses. um, it was a tough position for all parties. um, so I mean, of course I feel like it's if we had a week to prepare, and we could create plays that would benefit you know me in the position I was in. Yeah, for sure. But it was no time to prepare.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the comments. They want to know why I mentioned the stats. So my thing is, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean,
No, 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 no.
you completed a pass in the NFL. That's more than what anybody else could say. So, I mean, for those who don't know, I actually know Kendall personally. Like, this
Right.
is actually my friend. So I'm not trying to do him dirty. I am actually, very proud of you, Kendall. Again, that's more than what most people can say. You
Right.
completed a pass in the NFL. A lot of people even dream to do that. And then also, you got a lot of support from your team, the Saints, as
For sure.
well. So how important? Excuse me. How important was this game to you? Like, how did you feel after the game, even though it didn't go the way you wanted it to? How did this game make you feel at the end?
Well, yeah. I mean, I had my few seconds to be pissed about how I didn't play the way I wanted to. But I mean, I was at it was a tough position. And so after the game, well, first of all, I'm thinking about how that one game I get a credit this season. So I got a season in the books, and I just got a chance to you know step from the NFL, a dream come true, honestly.
Right.
And I'm after the game, I'm just so grateful. I'm the guys is respect around the locker room, and a lot of support outside the locker room. So no,
Okay.
it was good vibes for sure.
So did you get to keep the game ball?
Yeah, they ended up giving me a game ball a few days after.
Okay. So your moment was definitely historic. They added your wristband to the Hall of Fame. right next to, what was his name, Tom Matt. So how did that feel to literally, you made it to the Hall of Fame, and this is literally the first time in your franchise's history. So how does that feel to be a part of history in that magnitude?
No, it's amazing to even be, mentioned around, guys like Tom. And all I did, was just go out there and, go have fun and be able to play football again. So it was, it's crazy to even think that's something that's still kind of hard to, really accept,
Process.
that, yeah, right, that,
Yeah.
because that's something that's forever.
So I read that he sent you a letter,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So when you got that letter, can you kind of give us a gist of, what he said to you and how you felt?
Right. So, yeah, he pretty much just said, hey Kendall, proud of the position, how you did with the position you were in and the cards you were dealt. And so I had to go do my research and, figure out and kind of see exactly whose was, but he went on to say that, I'm the only guy that can, honestly relate to the situation you were in,
Right.
and he is. He kind of went on and told his story about, the game he was thrown in there, and how things went for him, and just things like that, and he showed his support, and so it was
So
definitely good.
who decided what was going to go to the Hall of Fame? Did you get to pick, or did the team pick? Like, how did they pick what was going to be sent?
Yeah, I had no say in any of that. It was,
Okay.
yeah, I probably found out when you found out. Yeah, so I have no idea.
Still shocking. So as far as your game jersey, I'm trying to read the comments. There's some questions in the comments as
I
well.
don't even think I
Your
can see
game
it.
jersey. Can you see the comments?
Uh-uh.
Well, I got you, because some of them put some
All right.
questions in the question box as well. Okay, somebody wants to know, who was your locker next to in college? G. Dortch.
So I was beside a few guys. I was beside, jeez. I remember I was beside Dortch, Greg Dortch. I was
Oh,
beside
that's who
Jesse.
asked the question.
Oh yeah, that's why he asked it. Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Uh, Ellen. I don't know how to say that username, but how can they get a game jersey? I don't. Kendall, your Wi-Fi messing up over there, man. You got that spectrum. Oh, that's your Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi good.
Yeah, it's
Somebody wants to know Scotty Wash. I'm pretty sure you know him.
yeah.
What was the culture like in the Wake Forest locker room? So they being petty, ain't they?
No, it was a bunch of clowns. It was, yeah, Scotty, being one of them. We had a bunch of great guys. Yeah, a bunch of fools in there. It was the guys were tight though, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do a few more before I get ready to let you go, because I know you got early morning.
For sure, for sure.
All right, so the rest of them are pretty kind of repetitive. So what are some encouraging words that you would leave for anybody who is, seeking to play professional football? Do you have
Um,
any advice or encouraging words?
See, pursuing professional football. Uh, yeah, I'd say, adversity happens. That's and you got to learn to embrace it more so, and learn how to turn what you see as a negative into a positive. So, not making the team, or an injury, or maybe you don't have to start a spot. Um, take all those things and figure out how to turn them into positives and to learn and grow from.
Okay. A few more questions popped up. I'm guessing this question is for us. Oh, they want to know, how far did we go back? We go back. I've known Kendall since she was what, 3, 4?
Yeah, out the
Toddler.
womb early. Yeah,
We go way, way back. So
early.
again, I got nothing but love for Kendall. So they thought I was trying to play you, Kendall. Please tell
Nah,
these
I mean,
people.
man, it's the NFL. Like it's that jump
They
tough.
said I'm green. What that mean? You know what I mean?
You throwing shade?
Okay, no, I would
It's,
never.
it's love. It's love. No, it's
Ain't nobody worried about them. All right. So again, thank you, Kendall, so much for stepping through Talks with Tia.
right. Well, I'm Kendall Hinton, and I'm having tea with Tia.
Hey, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because your followers are funny. Because I know ain't
It's
nobody
like
but y'all. But all right,
acting a
Bull
fool.
City. Oh, they want
Yeah,
us to throw up the bull. Periods.
you know,
All right.
you know.
All right, y'all. Again, thank y'all for tuning in and good night. See you later,
Peace
Kendall.
out.
All right, bye bye.